Hello, patrons, and welcome to Planet FPL. Although this is ChampManFPL, the Champions League is starting in game week 22. And if you're one of the people watching this video, then you probably already know about it, because why would you have entered? James, are you ready for this draw?
No.
Okay. Well, we're going to try. We're going to wing it. I've got 72 numbers here. And we've got 72 players in ChampManFPL, which is amazing to have that many people. And we'll be rolling through. So I need to do something, James. They're all like this, the numbers, as you can see them on screen.
Okay, yeah.
Fold them all up and pop them in my little jug. And while I do that, why don't you tell everybody how this is going to work?
Have you not folded them up yet?
Nah, take me 1 second, mate.
What, to fold 72 pieces of paper?
Yeah, man.
That would take me about 20 minutes, mate.
Origami at school, mate. Origami.
Yeah, okay, mate. So there's 72 of you, obviously. And as most of you would have seen now, you're going to be split into 8 groups of 9. This is going to run over 9 game week fixtures. So between game week 22 and game week 30. So all of you will miss out a game week. Depending on where you come out the draw will kind of determine which week you finish. Don't assume that if you're number 5 that you're going to miss out game week 26, for example. It's not necessarily going to work out that way. Before I tell you in terms of format, massive shout out to Rob Chetty, FPL Panda, who is going to do the spreadsheets for us for this. I did say to him, I think the whole idea, mate, of Patreon is that I'm meant to do stuff for you. Yep. But he's really happy to get involved and help with it. He's obviously been doing stuff for the official game as well. So he's happy to help us out with that. I'm going to give him the format and he's going to keep spreadsheets, etc. up to date. So you can get stuff quite quickly once kind of mini league tables have been updated, etc. from the official account.
One day we're going to have an FPL spreadsheet off. James Lapron versus Ben Credit versus Rob Shetty. And any other buggers that want to get involved in the spreadsheet challenge need to put their hands up, because we've got some spreadsheet ninjas in FPL.
Well, I'm putting Mr. Chetty up for number 1 now, mate. Simple as that. So in each group of 9, you will all play each other once. The top 4 from each group will progress to the last 32 of the knockouts. Now, in terms of to determine, you'll get 3 points for a win in your head-to-head, 1 point in the unlikely event of a draw. It's obvious that some people are going to finish level on points, right? Yeah. Therefore, it will be determined in the first instance by your head-to-head results against the person or people that you are level on points with. And then if it's still level, then the overall FPL points scored in all 8 game weeks. If you're still tired, there's more criteria, but I don't fucking imagine it, right? That would be pretty mad if you're level on 8 game weeks.
Scored, home, away, all that kind of stuff.
There's loads of that. So in the knockout stage from game week 30, is it 31 or 32?
31 is the knockout stage, because you said up to game week 30 is this, 8 weeks or 9 weeks.
It's meant to be over 2 legs. That's not going to work then, is it? 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 27, 28, 29, 30. We're meant to have 2 legs, 31 and 32, 33 and 34, 35 and 36. That's not going to work. Oh dear. I'll have to redecide what we're doing with the knockout phase. I know it's 8.
Maybe make the semis 1 leg or something like that.
Yeah, could do. That might be the easiest way around it.
By that point, we've only got 4 people left in there. Do you know what I mean?
Would you rather have, let us know, guys, would you rather have the last 32 as 1 leg tie or the semi-finals a 1 leg tie? I think semi-final is probably the right idea, isn't it?
I think when you get towards the end, a little bit more of a one-hit shootout.
Why has no one spotted this error yet?
Because everyone looked at the length of the Patreon post with the instructions.
Fuck that, I ain't reading it.
Yeah, whatever, James, you got it covered, mate. Whatever, James.
James hasn't, as per usual. Yeah, right. I think probably we'll go semi 1 leg then, and final 1 leg.
Yep, and that will take us all the way through.
Or we just do the semis as 2 legs as well, and then at the end of the season, the 2 people in the final, they do like a sing-off or something, rap battle. Rap battle, something like that.
Yeah. Make a diss track about each other, and whoever's got the best diss track wins.
I think semi-final 1 leg then. I think.
Yeah.
And there's loads of criteria that I've been over already in terms of how we'll split teams on 2-legged ties or 1-legged ties as well. So we're gonna draw the groups in order. So unlike say the World Cup or European Championship where you get top seeds, no one in this is seeded. I mean, Suj is second in the second half of the season.
Scared just because I'm suddenly second in the Patreon mini league.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't seed it.
Yeah.
You're more worried about the fact that you're 10th from bottom. I think it's more a fear of where you are, mate.
Listen, it's not going to make any difference, right? If I'm bottom seed and you're top seed and I draw you, I'm happy, mate.
Let's see.
We decided to do away with seeding.
Just a headache, man. Otherwise.
Yeah, you're going to go in random. Yeah, but then I could have given you only 9 pieces of paper to fold rather than 72. So I'm not sure how much of a headache it would have been.
We'll know all of the group fixtures before week 22 starts.
Everything will be cleared in terms of who you're playing in which game week, etc. So it would take me way too long to explain how that works out now because there's lots of math stuff went into making sure them fixtures are balanced and stuff.
Right.
So what we're going to do is draw each group at a time. So the first 9 people drawn out will all go into Group A, for example. The next 9 people will all go into Group B, etc. Now, bearing in mind it's the top 4 from each group going through, what you can work out if you want to and plan ahead, and again, we'll get all this information to you. The winner of Group A will play in the last 32, whoever finishes 4th in Group B.
Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F.
You've got it, and it will work that way, and it will split into, obviously, 4 quarters, essentially. So you wouldn't be able to play anybody that's in your group again till at least the quarterfinals. You wouldn't be able to, if you finish top of the group, you wouldn't be able to play whoever finishes 2nd or 3rd in your group until the final. So it will all get split equally. It will make sense once you see all that. Fucking hell, it's like doing a proper UEFA draw explaining all the permutations.
Just one thing, a point of clarification for everyone as well, is that if in that week someone plays a chip and ends up smashing it, tough.
Basically, yeah.
They got the chip. So in that scenario where if we get drawn together in the same group,
yeah,
and I know the date of that fixture, I wild card the week before, wild card, bench boost in the week I play you because you don't have a bench boost because you spunked it about 3 weeks ago.
Yes, I have still got it.
Okay. If we get drawn in the same group, 99% likely I'm going to target that. There we go.
All right, good. I hope you're in my group, and I hope I'm playing you in game week 23. You get fucked.
If we're in different groups, I'm going to save my bench boost for the final, just in case we get to the final.
Listen, Suj, let's not be under any false pretenses here. Me and you are not getting out of groups, mate.
Let's see. I'm 20 in the second half league, 24th overall so far. And I've got a free hit bench boost strategy for the next 3 weeks. Let's see. But let's do this draw because people want to know. It's like UEFA where they bring out like all the models and all the ex-players and everyone's like, just do the flipping draws. Ready?
All right, this is for Group A. The first team out is
number 38.
Number 38 is at HipOc07. Dark Shadow. That is Jason.
I think he's doing quite well, isn't he? I feel like he's doing quite well.
Yes, I think he is, actually. I think he had the highest score in game week 20, whatever it was, game week 20 from the mini league.
53.
53 is Makoko FPL, named famously after the great FPL legend Tonson himself, who scored twice in game week 20. That's David. So Makoko FPL.
62.
62 is a big number. That is Neil Hull at Rossoneri Hammer. You met Neil, didn't you?
Where?
Didn't you meet him at a West Ham game or something?
Yes.
Didn't he come over? Is that the fellow come over from Belgium?
No.
Or am I imagining that?
That's you're imagining that.
I'm imagining that. All right. Sorry, Neil.
Number 10 is our friend up in Liverpool, Benny Blanco.
Benny, top man himself.
Indeed. I'm just going to keep pulling them. I don't even know if we've got to 9 yet, James. We haven't yet.
That's 4. I'll stop you at 9, mate.
45.
45
Very
is
experienced.
Jonathan Nagy, fellow Spurs fan.
And Poker Fiend. I remember him mainly
Oh, yes.
Live 24 in the chat pretty much for like 20-something hours, but also playing poker at the same time. 51.
Is Matt Derbyshire at M Darbo 89.
Long-time listener is our friend Matt.
Yes.
There you go, Matt, into Group A. 43.
43 is Joe Jenkins at Joe Follows FPL.
Give him another little shake up. Give him another little shake up. 35.
35 is Niz Godfrey at Godfrey Niz.
22, my birthday.
And 22 is our friend Heskibo.
Oh, yeah. Heskibo.
That's it for Group A. So Group A is Jason Hiphock07, Makoko FPL David, Rossneri Hammer, Neil Hull, Benny Blanco, John Nagy, Matt Derbyshire, Joe Jenkins, Niz Godfrey, and Heskibo Tomo Tall. We will move on to Group B, Suj.
Number 3, the first single-digit number.
Oh, is it?
Is
I can't find it.
Alex Turner.
It is Alex Turner, quite right.
Alex Turner. Second up, we have
another low number. That's Angus.
McPhail.
Number 5 is Angus McPhail at Angus 81.
Oh, number 1.
Number 1 is our Leicester City correspondent, Aaron Lagor.
These are well and truly mashed up. No doubt about it. People think, why are all the low numbers coming up? It's just the way it is. 18.
Number 18 is Aaron at England 23.
Correct. 68.
That's a high number. 68 is Rogerstad at Sveroa.
One of our very first patrons was...
Certainly was.
Indeed. One of the very first into Slack for sure. 25.
25 is at FPL Andy, another Spurs man in there.
29.
29,
Rob
Suj,
Shetty.
is FPL Panda himself. Rob Shetty, yep.
There you go. Put yourself in spreadsheet Group B, sir. 28.
Right next door is Brad Lewington at FPL Mindset, who I had the pleasure of speaking to as one of our top tier patrons on a call about 10 days or so ago. What's that?
That's 8 in that group. So
yeah, one more for Group B, please, Suj.
Last one. Let's pick one right out from the bottom. We have 66.
66 is Sebastian Preto at Speb04.
There we go. Group C.
Group B is Alex Turner, Angus McPhail, Aaron Lagor, Aaron England, Rogerstad, FPL Andy, Rob Chetty, FPL Panda, Brad Lewington, and Sebastian Brito. Number 6 to begin Group C is Darren Auto Recluse,
who is joined by number 20, Luke.
That is Neil Soper, FPL Bricky, our Luton Town correspondent for the EFL.
2030 nothing. Oh yeah, baby.
Is that you, is it?
67.
67 is Mr. Sujan Shah himself.
Goes into Group
59,
C.
59, 59, 59.
Are you quaking in your boots?
59, 59.
57.
Pete Barrett is number 57.
57. You got still a 5. There's 5 more I need to pull out, James. 31.
He's 31.
FPL Thomas.
FPL Thomas. His name's Thomas.
Are you ready for this? 64.
64 is a big number. That is Sky Blue Sam 67. That's Wayne Sturman.
59.
Yes, we're in the same group.
Amazing. Amazing.
Brilliant. Oh,
59.
fucking love it. Cancer just cut the stream, mate.
47 joins us.
47 is
Lee Jackson.
Villa fan.
We bigged it up too much. That's why it happened. I think
that's so good.
It's never going to happen.
2017, we got Tomo, FPL Blade.
Oh, we got Tomo.
Oh, that's some group, isn't it?
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see.
Mate, we know a few of these people in here. We got Auto Recluse, FPL Bricky, yourself, Pete Barrett, FPL Thomas, Sky Blue Wayne Sturman, myself, Lee Jackson, and Tomo, FPL_Blade. That's the group of death, mate.
Well, let's see. This next number up is number 2.
So number 2 is Andy King, will be the first name out in Group D.
54.
54 is Nick Griffith.
Michael Jordan's number 23.
It's also the name of my captain, Chris, not you, the other one. The graphics man, that's FPL captain.
Indeed it is. Come on, Chris. One fat lady, number 8.
That is Alan Adeb at Beer Fueled Man, also known to the majority of us as FPL Sergeant.
63.
63 is at Sainty FPL.
The age I wish I was, 17. Actually, 18.
That is Darren Addy, Dron UK.
Correct. Get in, Darren. Right next door, 16.
That is Rory Scott at Dog Scott 14.
Go near the bottom and let's see what we come out with. Number 7.
Number 7 is Barry Conway at bconway761 on Twitter.
Followed by number 4, my lucky number.
And that is Hayden Anderson at Anderson1863 on Twitter. That concludes Group D. So you've got Andy King, Nick Griffith, FPL Captain, Alan Adair's FPL Sergeant, Sainty FPL, John UK, Rory Scott, Barry Conway, and Hayden Anderson. We move on to Group E. Suj, you've got to remember that those 4 that we've got there, that's our potential knockout opponents quite early on as well, right?
Okie dokie. 58.
58 is Alex at Perlo's Pen, his first out in Group E.
58. Followed by number 19.
Number 19 is at FY_Lincoln, Luke Barrett.
Who am I going to pull out now? Unlucky for some. Is it unlucky for clean sheet wipeout?
It had 13. To be that it worked out. Yeah, Matt Samuel is clean sheet wipeout.
Who's joined by 21.
That is the general of FPL.
Yes, indeed. Come on, Mark. You're in Group E. Let's see how you do.
That group's looking strong. 41 is...
Old enough for you, sir?
Oldie Iceman, straight after the general. James Drury from the FPL surgery.
Is Steve-O playing? Because then we could just settle any draw.
You're joking. Steve-O can't even fucking play FPL, mate.
Number 12.
Is Chris Duckworth at Chris_D91 on Twitter. Chris Duckworth.
Oh, next door, number 11.
And that is Boris Chow, who's been doing obviously very well in the ChampMan game this year.
Is he?
This is a strong group, this one.
I'll give you number 26.
Oh, Ledley. That is our Norwich correspondent, Mark at FPL Badger.
Yeah. Number 9.
And unlucky for number 9 is our good friend in America, Ben Miller.
Yeah.
So Group E is Perlo's Pen, Luke Barrett, Matt Clean Sheet Wipeout, the FPL General, James Drury from the surgery, Chris Duckworth, Boris Chow, Mark, our Norwich correspondent, Badger, and Ben Miller. Strong group, that one.
So we're into Group F now, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Straight in first goes 24, Woolly back.
Steve's in, FPL Woody back.
He is indeed. And he's joined by number 30.
Number 30 is hiding from me. That is,
Jamie.
It's Jamie, FPL Potter. Our Stoke correspondent, if they ever come up. They won't.
15.
That is Dean Newsom at Dino FPL.
Welcome to the party, Dean. Welcome to the party. 14.
14 is Danny Brothers at Cobbler FPL, Northampton fan.
Quite often two that are next to each other, but the way I cut the papers, they would have never been in the same pile.
You're going to pull out whoever's next, probably.
Let's have a look. 44.
44 is James at J Loveshanks.
Yeah, this is the point where you start thinking, I hope I've got all the numbers right. 34 is our
34 is Gary Shepherd at Gary_Shep on Twitter.
He's joined by 52.
52 is Mike Day at Mike D Bristol.
Here we got, is that any more in that group?
Two more, please, Suj.
33.
33 is
Harbour
drumroll. Harbour Boy, Gary Warwoods.
And last but not least, 49.
Is Mark Dorney at Mark Dorney. So Group E is Steve, Woodybat FPL, Jamie FPL Potter, Dean Newsom, Dino FPL, Danny Brothers at Cobbler FPL, Jay Loveshanks, Gary Shepherd, Mark Day, Harbour Boy, and Mark Dorney. Moving on to Group G, Suj.
2 groups to go, right?
That's correct.
Starts with number 55 from Wolves.
55 is Bradley Parker, our Wolves correspondent.
He's doing all right in the second half league as well, is Bradley.
He is. He's second half joiner.
Anyway.
So the second half joiners are dangerous here, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Into something.
42.
42 is James Wood at James A. Wood.
To be fair, James, I consider myself a second half joiner. Consider my first half of the season performance. I may as well not bothered.
Did you see my comment on Slack yesterday about you got to put £50 to the winner and you suddenly started fucking performing?
yeah, I was thinking about tweeting something similar myself, man. It's like money's involved, Such is in the game. 72.
72 is a danger man in this draw. That is a perfect Pete.
Is he top overall at the moment?
I think he might be, yeah.
I know he's up there. Pete, you're a dangerous bugger. 65.
65 is at Stack Rob. Now, just before you move on, Suj, on Stack Rob, I'm not 100% sure that it is Stack Rob because I can't find another Rob other than the ones I know, Rob Pick and Rob Chetty, that have signed up to Patreon. And somebody did some great investigative work. Sorry, I can't remember who it was yesterday, that found the team name because on the mini league, it just shows us an app at the moment. Somebody found that this Twitter handle was against the team name that is in the mini league, which is Squeaky Bum Time. But at the moment, I haven't heard back from Rob. He is someone that follows us. But if he's signed up onto Patreon, I don't know who he's fucking signed up under, mate.
Okay, fair play.
So if you happen to be watching this, Rob, let us know, please.
46.
46 is out of my view. It is. It's Cole Coot, yeah.
36.
36 is
Ian McAllister.
Ian McAllister at Hallam Macca.
Right, we're nearly there, James. We're nearly there. Oh, right near the end. Number 70.
Number 70 is Vinyl Richie and Alex Water Baby's joint team.
Oh, is it a joint team? I was going to ask. I didn't know if Vinyl Richie was doing one on his own.
Well, Alex got the plum plum spot at 4:30 on the 24-hour stream, and he hasn't signed up to fucking Patreon, but Richie has. So we're calling it Richie's team. Listen, Richie, if you win, don't split the money with Alex, mate. It's all yours.
Yeah, keep it. 71.
He's Whitebeard doing an amazing job, obviously, with his stats page for the game. Whitebeard's in. This is a strong-looking group too.
37.
37 is Callin Mates, Heavy Finger 7. Be Callin on Slack. That concludes
More in this group, James.
Group G. Now that's it. So
that's it. So
Bradley Parker, James Wood, Perfect Pete, the fairly unknown Rob Stack at the moment, Cole Coo, Ian McAllister, Vinyl Richie, Whitebeard, Callin Mates. That is a strong group. Suj,
I've got good news, James.
please have 9 fucking names left.
9 pieces of paper left in my little jug.
That's good.
That's a start. 56.
56 is at Pato FPL, who many of you might know in the YouTube chat as Dick Wellington, but his name is actually Larry.
We need. If you haven't been picked, you know you're in Group H, but we need to draw these to figure out the fixture schedule.
Just to add more interest to 3 names on one person, I believe that he's a Kiwi living in Holland.
Oh, there we go.
And Suj loves Amsterdam, so he'll have a beer with you anytime, mate.
Indeed. 39 is Ian Davies.
It is Ian A. Davis. Ian is in Serbia, I believe. And the Belgrade Derby had 25,000 at it the other day.
Nice. The FA Cup Gold Debate champion, number 40. There you go, buddy.
Our Manchester United correspondent is my cat playing, Gary Robinson. He is currently listed, if you look on the mini league, as his personal Twitter handle, but he's going to change that. He may have already changed it.
Okie dokie. Number 50, James.
50 is Matthew FPL. He's the 4th out in Group H. Matthew E.
48, one of our newer patrons, Luke, joined in the last week or so.
It is Luke Porteous. I don't think he set himself up on Slack yet, but good lad, Luke. Very, very good supporter of the pod.
60.
Number 60 is...
Fuck off, Rob Pick.
Fuck off, Rob Pick. It is the CMFPL scout himself, Mr. Rob Pick. Good lad.
69.
You weirdo. That's Alex Tyke at the Tyke. Get over yourself, Suj.
61.
Great year, that. And a great Twitter person as well. That is our good friend Neil Murray at Ron.
Come on, Neil. I think Neil's a second half of the season joiner, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Neil.
He's our penultimate player out. Who is the last one, Suj?
32.
And last out is number 32, which is Alan Motdaddy at FPL Toddler.
Magnificent.
That concludes the draw for the Planet FPL Patreon ChampManFPL Champions League. Groups of 9. We'll all get this posted again soon. Just to clarify, Group H is Pato FPL, Ian Davis, Gary Robinson is my cat playing, Matthew FPL is Matthew E on Slack, Luke Porteous, the Scout, Rob Pick, Alex Tyke, Neil Murray, Ronaldinho, and Alan Motdaddy, FPL Toddler. You have been drawn into groups of 9. You will all play each other once between game weeks 22 and 30, and only the top 4 will survive.
Enjoy. Looking forward to it, James. Now, I'm looking at the streams at 9:30 tonight for ChampMan, right? 9 or 9:30.
Do you want an
really
exclusive?
Important.
Do you want an exclusive? I don't know if I can give it away because Rob's in the chat. But he's yes, he's got to be. Well, actually, I don't know 100%. It's got to be a Manchester United playoff, isn't it? He's going to be
leaking a team, right?
It's going to be a ridiculous Manchester United team. I'm telling you, Van Nistelrooy and all that ain't going to be in it, mate.
What?
Van Nistelrooy, Varane, all that.
When's the leak happening?
I think he said 12 o'clock, actually, so it might have already been leaked.
Fair play.
Actually, before we go, let's have a see if he's leaked it.
Yeah,
Then we
I'm
can
in
have a
this.
quick chat about it.
I'm in a real dilemma at the moment. I've got a couple of really interesting options because I haven't used my free hit or my bench boost, and we're now in that blank double situation where I might even use my second wild card to set myself up for one or two of these weeks, which would be interesting.
Here you go. We got the Man United team as a leak. Do you want to hear it?
Yes, let's do it.
It's Lille in goal. Bartis is suspended anyway, in fairness.
Fair play.
Phil Neville, Dennis Irwin, Sylvester's back, Wes Brown, David Beckham, Paul Scholes, Nicky Butt, Quinton Fortune, Andy Cole, Dwight York.
No Ruud van Nistelrooy.
I'll tell you right now, I will sell him for Shearer. Won't even think twice about it.
Are you going to take hits to get yourself set up?
Well, I was in the position if Van Nistelrooy had played, I was in 11, and Van Nistelrooy is the only United asset I've got. So, as I'd said on the stream yesterday, even if I hadn't had that leak, I was genuinely thinking about selling Van Nistelrooy. I'd said to you offline yesterday that I thought he wouldn't play both of these two games.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm not overly surprised.
Yeah, I didn't triple captain him yesterday based on that fear. So now we'll see. And then I was talking to FPL Thomas on Twitter, and he said, yeah, save your triple captain for a double game. Probably will. I mean, the form that Viduka's in right now, he's tearing it up. Absolutely tearing it up.
Do you want me to tell you? I can tell you now, Suj, what game week you and I are playing each other.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll have a quick look, see if I can find it. So we will play each other. So you came out 3rd, I came out 7th. Can't fuck it. Oh, shit. This week.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
We play each other in the blank 22. How many players you got?
Well, I was going to free hit, right? So it doesn't make a difference.
Oh, you're definitely going to do that now, aren't you?
If I don't free hit, then I'll be wild carding into it. So
I'll tell you the great bonus of obviously free hitting. In all seriousness, go and get 3 of them Man United players.
Exactly, straight away. So my 2 Man United players in my squad right now, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Laurent Blanc.
Right, yeah, free hit, mate.
So I'm straight out of that.
I think there'll be further. I said yesterday on my stream that I thought using the free hit would be a waste. But if all you care about is beating me, then yes, that's
No. It's more about I've only got 7 players right now. Take 2 of them out, I've only got 5 all of a sudden. So yeah, and I want to get a bit of Henry. I'll get a bit of Derby coverage. I need a 3rd Leeds player and so on to cover this week. So it's going to be a case of 99% free hit. I'm also very close to finalising that I'm going to free hit in game week 30 plus as well. But sounds like we're having a conversation that we might have on the main podcast tomorrow. So let's leave it there and everybody waiting.
We're going to do a Patreon podcast tomorrow as well.
Indeed, we are. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you've been watching this, it's been fun and games to draw that out. Obviously, content's thick and fast. You know where to find it. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Love you all. Ciao for now.
So, yeah, it feels weird. What am I meant to say? Cue no music or what?
Yeah, exactly. Bye.
Bye.